Sports lovers, welcome back to My Sports TV. In today's episode, we are going to talk about Eubank Jr. versus Conor Benn fight that is scheduled to happen at the O2 Arena. This fight has been titled Born Rivals. These guys are both the sons of two boxing legends. That is Nigel Benn and Eubank Sr. So before I get into it, remember to subscribe to the channel, press the like button, express your views in the comment section, and also share so others can enjoy. This goes a long way in supporting My Sports TV to continue bringing you good content. Thank you so much. Let's take the introduction. Thank you for staying glued to My Sports TV, Africa's first choice online sports portal. This video particularly is just going to focus on the two personalities. First, let me start with Eubank Jr. Eubank Jr. has been saying he is a top operator, he needs the big fight, but this particular move tells me that Eubank Jr. is not ready for the big fight. Eubank Jr. has dogged all the top guys in the division and has taken money. There is no problem with taking money, but don't go about talking about other people who took money. Like Billy Joe Saunders, at least he went into a unification fight and lost. You have never been in a world title fight. The IBO title is not regarded as a top belt in boxing. Your parents worked their way to the top in order to earn a rivalry, best versus best. The two of you are not the best of your time. Yes, I don't have a problem if you make money in the if you make very big money in doing this fight. I don't have a problem. I want every boxer to retire rich, so I don't have a problem. But what happened to legacy? What happened to legacy? Eubank Jr., you are not going to be remembered as a legend in the sport. You are going to be remembered as a participant. You are not going to be regarded as a legend. How many kids will be coming up and be like, I want to fight like Eubank Jr. Very arrogant, but he is not there. He thinks he's there, but he is not there, and he will pass his prime thinking he is there. He is so fixated on the Billy Joe Saunders fight that Billy Joe Saunders promised him that when he becomes a world champion he would give him a fight, and Billy Joe Saunders has not done that. Billy Joe Saunders have moved on from 160 to win the world championship at 168. So that means Billy Joe Saunders is a two-time world champion. You are not even a single world champion. You have not even fought for a proper world championship. The last time you were in a very good fight was with George Groves, and George Groves beat you hands down, even with an injury. You were full of yourself in the ring, throwing punches and bunches, thinking you were doing something. But my brother, you were doing nothing. You are not there. You think you are there. Chris, you have not been there. The only bravery you have shown is being in the ring. That is bravery enough. Putting your life on the line. That is brave enough, and I salute you for that. But besides that, you have not done anything to get to the top. Fighting Conor Benn, who is two weight class below you, just to make money. What happened to legacy? I'm asking you, Chris. You are cashing out too early, 32, 33 years? Oh, God. The guy who always talk ill about others now doing this. I'm so shocked because if you watch his interview, so full of himself, thinking he is the biggest thing. At a point in time, he was in negotiation with for the Gennady Golovkin fight, and it did not manifest. That is why Carl Brook ended up fighting Gennady Golovkin. Sometimes they pull out of fight because they don't like a particular commentator, because his dad. The commentator made a bad comment about his dad in the ring to win championship, not to listen to commentary, Chris. You have dogged every big fight. You moved to the PBC. You could not get the Jamal Charlo. You could not fight any of the Charlo brothers. You could not fight. Who were those? You could not fight Lara. You dogged everybody at the PBC. You were once with Frank Warren. You did not get the big fights. And you came to Eddie Hearn. You still did not get the big fight. Now you are with the Wasler, and I know that they can't get you a big fight. This fight is not a big fight. Don't be deceived that this fight is a big fight. This fight is a marketable fight, but not a big fight outside the United Kingdom. Never. because both of you have not achieved much in boxing. Yes, you have not achieved much as Chris, so has Conor Benn. Both of you have not even fought for a world title. You have never been a pay-per-view star. But this particular fight is on pay-per-view, and I'll do a separate video on Dazn with regards to that. Now to Conor Benn, I think Conor Benn needs to be saluted. He is very brave. He wants to avenge his dad's loss, but he is very relentless. He has a better boxing skill. I think he has taken so much risks. Just like American did against Canelo and Carl Brook did against Gennady Golovkin. But I don't think the opponent is at that level. He is a quality level, and Conor ends up moving his head quite well. He has decent speed, and he has shown heart and aggression in his couple of fights. So I don't think Eubank Jr. comes in with much that can destroy Conor Benn. I think Conor Benn can do great things, and he has a chance at winning this fight. It may not. I'm not saying he would win, but he has a very decent chance. He can't be written off because the opponent is not a top operator. For the life of me, nobody can convince me that Eubank Jr. is a top operator. So kudos to Conor Benn. I think he should have continued fighting in the welterweight division. Fought a couple of guys, because the welterweight division, after the unification or the undisputed bout between Errol the True Spence and Buck Crawford, the title was split and he could grab one of them and become a world champion. Because moving up, he would pack a lot of muscles, and would he be able to lose those muscles easily? And so all those things are quite tricky. I think that, but though he has shown a lot of heart and a lot of bravery, and he needs to be saluted. If he hadn't taken this fight, no true fan of boxing would be mad at him. But I think the quid is very important. He needs to make a lot of money and leave the game, because personally, I think the Eubank Jr. fight is not needed. He's 24, 25 years. He has a lot of big paydays ahead of him. He can end up winning a world title and become big, because that division has Booth Ennis, Victor Ortiz. These are all top operators in which he can fight. So for my take, I think Conor Benn is doing himself good. If he's able to put in a decent performance, even if he doesn't win, a lot of people will respect him for what he has done. But with Chris coming down to just be the bigger man and beat Conor, I don't think it makes sense. This is my take on the fight for now. As the time approaches, I'll watch their previous 5 videos and do a proper analysis. But this is just my initial take on the fight. Thank you for watching. Stay positive. Au revoir.